Hi everyone! So last review for this week is for Coming Home by KJ. I have just posted my Goodreads review, so if you are on YouTube there is a link in the description below, and if you are on Facebook or my blog, then there is a link in the post for you to check that out. And like I said, this is a video review. So Coming Home by KJ. What a drama this was. I'm going to call this book really unexpected. Like, I did not expect the story I got. So Sam is a teacher, and she's thrown into a situation teaching the daughter of a very famous actress, Abigail Taylor, when she's in Australia filming. So being Grace's teacher isn't as straightforward as Sam thinks it's going to be. She's not in her class at the school. She's going to become like a private tutor. She's going to have these experiences with Grace where she teaches her at the apartment where her and her mum are living whilst they're in Australia. And she is really trying hard to not lose her head in close proximity, you know, and be that fangirl, because come on, we've all been there. We would totally be that fangirl, wouldn't we? I do it over lesbic authors, let alone actresses. Like, can you imagine? Like, so I admired that Sam could do that, and she's really deeply attracted to Abigail, but she's not sure if the feelings would be reciprocated. And then Abigail's got that very same problem. She is feeling a little bit of something for Sam, but she's not sure what it is. And even though they have developed a friendship, it's not until the innocence of Grace, which is Abby's daughter, puts this idea into Abby's head that her and Sam could be something more, and has sort of done the same thing to Sam, that Sam and Abigail find themselves getting closer, chatting about it, talking about it, their friendship developing, and just as everything seems to be really rosy, it's all about to fall apart. So the drama begins. That's all I can say. The drama begins right there. They've got to the stage where they're friends. They've got to the stage where they've admitted they're attracted to one another, and then they get into that stage where they've got that hard bit of the relationship to deal with, which is, you're going home to America, I have feelings for you, what do we do? You know, it's like, and then there's added complication in there as well. So it totally turned into a drama at that point, and brilliant it was. So it was just such an exciting story, and I really loved every moment of it. Like I say, KJ managed to throw me a couple of times because I really wasn't expecting the plot to go the way it did, and it was just so clever. It really lulled me into a false sense of, this is a really cute romance and it's all going to be HEA, and there's going to be just little dramas like, oh, you're an actress. And I thought that was going to be their biggest problem. That is not their biggest problem. So only to like properly explode with drama and create this just beautiful, forbidden sort of romance due to distance and life and circumstances, but also being a great book to sort of advocate that anything is possible if you want it to be and if you try. So the way the story just drew me in from the very beginning, and then kept me really hooked with all the drama and everything going on, and like all these curveballs and exciting changes in the plot and twists and God knows what else, it just made for a story that really, like, everybody can enjoy. It really was very epic in that respect. So I just want more from Abigail and Sam now, because I just need to know how they're doing, because I'm really excited. I love these celebrity romances, because it's like one of those things, isn't it? Celebrity romance, and you're like, oh, just like imagine if like your celebrity crush was just like loved you. It'd be amazing. Can you imagine? Like, and I like to read these types of things, just instill hope and like make you dream and feel a bit fuzzy, even if they do have drama. So what I liked about Sam and Abigail is they just had such a realistic and relatable relationship, even given, you know, the fact that Abby is a celebrity. They were very much alike, and Abby was very down to earth, very sort of humble in that respect. She wasn't, oh, I'm an actress, do as I say. She wasn't ice queeny with it at all. She was just a normal person. I really loved that about her. So her and Sam, they just clicked, and the way they were, not only together, but with Grace, like a little family unit that just don't know they're going to be a family unit yet, was just so beautiful and perfect. But I'm going to say this because quite often your favourite character turns out to be one of the main characters, or both of the main characters, or, you know, someone really important to the plot, but typically 9 times out of 10 your favourite character is one of your two leading ladies. And for me, my favourite character in this book was Grace, which is Abby's daughter. Without her, there wouldn't be a story, because if it wasn't for Grace needing a teacher, obviously Abby never would have met Sam. But if it wasn't for Grace, she's just so charismatic and insightful as a child. The way she sees her mother's life differently, and the way she experiences things, and it gives you that little insight into what life is like behind closed doors for a celebrity's child. If it wasn't for her putting those ideas into Sam's head and into her mum's head, and albeit innocently, there was nothing calculated in it. She's just a child. She's just saying what she sees. And having, you know, a great relationship with Sam, there just may never have been a Sam and Abigail. So thanks, Grace. Like, thank you so much. Like, she was such a driving force of this story, and she was such a great character, because so often a child behind a celebrity, yeah, you don't see what they see. Think, oh, they must have a great life, but they think, well, I don't see my mum all that much, and you know, it's quite sad, really, the people that could probably come and go from their lives. And Grace gave great insight into that, and I really thought it was lovely the way KJ handled that. So this was just such an epic romance that it's a total must read. You've got to read this. It's so good. I've seen a lot of hyped reviews about it, and yeah, I have to agree with them all. It was really a good book. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab yourselves a copy of Coming Home by KJ. You'll really enjoy it, I know you will. If you've read Coming Home by KJ, drop me a line below, tell me what you thought of it. Did you enjoy it? How did you find it? What are your thoughts on Grace? And if you haven't read it yet, or you're planning to read it, or you're interested in reading it, again, let us know, because as we always say, it's great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope you enjoy it. Bye!